Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my 2012 to 2013 New Year's resolutions for booktubing and booktubia and books and things. So let's get started. My goals last year, since I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, I can tell you at least kind of what I wanted to do this year anyway, personally, was to read 15 books. And being a person who only read 15 books a couple years ago, that seemed normal. That seemed like a good goal, and I hit that goal before even summer, so I finished that goal and I moved it up and I doubled it to 30. Finished that goal and then I doubled it up to 45 or to 40, and I didn't hit 40 books. I hit 37 books this year, and it would have been 38 if I had finished Dustlands, but I wouldn't finish it because so annoying. I didn't like that book at all. Anyway, I'll have a review for it later. So going away from that, that's kind of what the goals were from last year, and I met my almost 40 goal, so that was pretty good for me, and I was excited about that. My first goal this year is to read 45 to 50 books this year, and since I didn't make the 40 books challenge, I'm going to try to go to 45, and if I hit 45, then I definitely want to go to 50. So I'm going to try to hit the 50 book challenge, as most people like to hit, and I'm really excited. That means I have to read at least a book a week, so I think that's pretty manageable. I've been trying to do that all this year, so maybe I'll do better next year. We'll find out. Goal number 2 is to read at least 3 classics this year, and I have contemporary lit class, so hopefully I'll actually be able to do that. And if not, I'll have to do some on my own time as well. And I really want to read classics because classics are what made books so amazing, and you just feel good to read a classic. I don't know. You get that weird fulfillment of reading something completely different, and sometimes you hate them, sometimes you love them. I guess we'll find out. Goal number 3 is to finish reading Pride and Prejudice. I don't know if I'll be reading in that class, but I really want to finish that book because I read it last year, or no, I started reading it, last year or this year, whatever, 2012. I started reading it and I couldn't get through the rest of it because I don't know, I couldn't get through it, and it sucks because I really want to read it because so many people love it and so many people recommend it, and obviously it wouldn't be a classic if not. So I want to read that. Goal number 4 is to maybe finish writing short stories that I've started, or start in a full-on story and actually get on to it, because I haven't been writing enough lately, and I have a creative writing class next semester, so hopefully I'll be able to get some writing done. I'm really excited about that. Yay! Goal number 5 is to use my Kindle. If I end up not using my Kindle, I'm going to be really upset with myself because I want to be able to use it for novellas and for little books and things that I really don't feel like I need to own, because that's the whole point of having the Kindle, but I still want to be able to own actual books, so I don't know how it'll all work out, but so far I'm pretty happy with my Kindle, so hopefully it works out. Goal 6 is to try to read more out of my typical genre. So maybe I'll try to branch out to maybe do darker novels or something completely different. I don't know. To try to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and move out of the genres that I really enjoy and maybe try something completely different that I will really enjoy. So I don't know if that made any sense. Pretty much just branch out. Goal 7, I want to reread some books this year. At least read 2 books, or at least a series or something. I want to be able to reread some of my books this year because I've ended up not really rereading them other than the Maze Runner trilogy because I want to read so many new books, and I'm still going to be counting getting to my 50 book challenge if I reread books. I still think that counts because you're still reading a book. Goal 8 is to read some of the childhood books that I've had, like the Hatchet and things that I didn't like reading back then, so I never really gave them a full-on chance. And maybe that can even count to my rereading goals or whatever. But I really want to read some of those books that I never actually gave a chance, and maybe just use them as small in-between books and things, and just to read them to feel like I actually read them, Goal 9, I want to read some of the books that I've just been keeping in the back of my mind, back of my shelf, back of everything, because I just didn't feel like reading them at the time, and I have been pushing them back so long that I've lost interest and such, and so I really want to actually be able to read those books. Goal number 10, or the last goal, is to just continue to read, to try not to get into so many reading slumps, and try to maybe continue to persuade myself to read things and such, and then also to, you know, continue this booktubing and make it worthwhile, and I hope you guys will stick with me as well for this new year. Let me know what you guys are excited about in 2013. I'm excited for some books to come out in February, because there's a lot of books coming out in February and this spring, so I'm really excited. So pretty much that's all I had to say. I hope you guys enjoyed, and Happy New Year. Bye!